I'm at a really weird stage in life right now. I'm that sort of dude that life always worked out for him. Like, somehow. I've always been very lucky in a lot of aspects of my life. And in a lot of those same aspects, I didn't take advantage of that luck. And you know that saying when they say someone offers you a hand and then you grab the arm and then something like that. More than you can chew. That's pretty much what happened to me. So now I'm just like, I don't know what's the right word, but compartmentalizing seems a lot like the right word. You know, I took to make a lot of these creative videos and YouTube channel as a form of therapy. You know, we live in an age where third spaces are gone. Friendships are very, very scarce. I mean, for example, me, like, anyone I know is in the other side of the country. A lot of people have just been, you know, making friends seems a lot harder now than when you were a kid. You know, that's why I'm making these videos, is as a way to express my thoughts and see how far I could take creativity in certain ways. You know, for a long time I was really self-conscious to the point where I didn't take pictures of myself for like 3 or 4 years. And it's been a work in progress to try to achieve who I was. Because I mean, as a person, I'm very challenging to myself. And like, even if it's slow work, I'm always going to get to the finish line to what I'm trying to accomplish. You know, I stopped caring about, quote unquote, not my look, but how people may think of me. You know, at the end of the day, why should you be embarrassed or self-conscious about what other people think of you? And I think a lot of people spend most of their teenage years into adulthood and into late adulthood worrying about what others think of them, that you sort of forget how to live and accept yourself in your own skin, you know? Because you're always working out the optics. And that's really prevalent in my community, especially like my Hispanic community. You know, you got the aunties, the grandmas, and everyone trying to one-up someone who got more money, who got the best clothes, who got the best car, who got the best bodies. You know what I mean? Like, everyone is entitled to give themselves those type of props, but you gotta do it for yourself, not for someone else. And I don't know if that's human nature, where people seem to do that without knowing, or if some people do it just to flex on someone else. And I do believe in the saying, ignorance is bliss. And also too, it's like, going back to, you know, people flexing on each other. If you know who you are, why do you need to flex, right? The loudest person in the room is usually the brokest. Shout out to Wale. I don't know if it was the first one to say, but that was the first time I heard it in a song. Let's take a little break and get some water, you know? So it's like, if you know who you are, what you're capable of, nothing can really get to you. And at the end of the day, we're all shells, man. We are shells that are bound to age and to wither. I said that's so weird. I said that like that. Like Stewie on Family Guy. Whipped cream. Whipped cream. I'm just like spewing BS at this point, but you know, it really comes from a mind of reflection. Oh man, the wind here is amazing.